Charity, you recently shared on social media that there's a little plastic surgery done for all the girlies that may have some questions. Can you tell us about it?
So there's a little bit of a buzz around that, which I kind of knew going into it, like sharing and openly talking about it. But obviously, I never want like people to have to guess like anything about me. And so like being transparent about it, but also like I'm over like the whole like judgmental like zone that we have when it comes to like just anything plastic surgery. Cause I mean, I just don't know why people like care so hard about what other people decide to do for their lives. But anyway, that's besides the point. I decided to get this done because it was like really good timing in my life. I wanted this, I kid you not, for like probably like 10 years. Obviously, like when I first initially wanted it, it was like probably like early like or late high school, early college. And I was like, no, I'm too young. And like, I tried to give myself like time to like figure out, like, obviously my body was still like changing and all of this and, you know, just growing into it and like figuring out if this was still something that I wanted. And it kind of died down, but then obviously like the opportunity came for me to like get it done this year. And I was like, why not? Like, this is perfect timing. I'm done with majority, like the bulk of, you know, traveling a lot and being busy. So I decided to get it done right in time for the summer. So, but the procedure was great. And I honestly, like, I know there's so many like things around it, but for me, it's like the best decision that I've ever made for myself. And I don't regret it at all. So I'm recovering well and healing well. And yeah, it's just a great new asset that I have.
That's amazing. I'm so happy for you.
Perfect for the summer.
It is.
Well, just for people that are listening that don't know what procedure you got done.
Sorry, yes, I should have specified, but I had a breast augmentation, so yeah, got my boobs done.
How was it in terms of like pre-op, post-op recovery?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like pre-op, I definitely like, I had made the decision to get it done and I was like, okay, I'm getting it done. But I don't think it really hit me until like the night before. And obviously we were already in LA because this was right after Joey's finale. So I got it done like 2 days after. And I was just sitting in the Airbnb and I kept like looking at Dotun, like talking to my parents. I was going back and forth. I was like, oh my God, it's too late for me to like change my mind now. Like the surgery is like literally tomorrow. But it was kind of like this thing of like it finally hitting me at that moment. And I was like, okay, like taking it in, like having these like, it's like kind of emotional, like a little bit of like taking last glances. I know this is kind of weird to say, but like at your body and like this is the last time you're going to have like this like image of yourself before it like changes. But then I remember like the surgery day went by so quick. It was like I was out there like in like 45 minutes. You were
my gosh, that's quick.
Yeah, it was like a really quick surgery.
Did they put you under for it, like fully?
Yeah, so I went under, thank God, because I would have not been able to like be awake for that.
No,
but in and out, and I mean the recovery was like fairly easy. It was just like a weird feeling. If anyone has gotten this done, you probably know what this feeling is like, but it's like not pain, it's just more like uncomfortable. And so like that was like kind of tricky to get used to, but Dotun was obviously by my side and helping me take care of myself. So really grateful for him. But yeah, I mean, the whole thing was just a breeze and my doctor was amazing, like truly just a holistic approach, which I love. And that's the main reason why I went to him. But then also just like the whole thing, like he just was like there every single step, which I know people have not great experiences, so I'm grateful for mine.
That's amazing.
Done.
Oh, Jinx. I was gonna say, was Charity like high as a kite when she came out of the operation?
Or
like,
were you high as a kite?
Oh,
no, it was actually. It's always funny, right? I don't know if you guys have ever experienced like a significant other or someone coming out of.
I was with my sister after her wisdom teeth, so I experienced her, and then I had knee surgery when I was in high school. So I also have heard stories of like coming out of the anesthesia and like all the crazy things that you say and do.
No, it was so funny. I mean, obviously she was like crying the whole time, but had nothing to do with pain.
I'm really emotional. Every time I have like that, I get really emotional.
Yeah, just like completely out of it. And then it was this repeat of like 3 questions she would ask. She was like, did the doctor see him? And it would cycle, and then a minute would go by, and then she'd look at me, and then she'd ask it again. Like, it was so funny. I forgot, what was the one thing
It
that she
was,
said?
well, you were like, yeah, and then you made it. He
I made
tried to
up-
be funny.
I
He
made
was like,
something up. What I
he
made
was like, they also took something else out.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, of course I don't know what's going on. So I was like, they took something else out, and I was like, what are you talking about?
No. I said, I was like, yeah, they took out your liver or something. And then she goes, they did? And I was like, yeah. And she goes, to the black market? And I was like, yeah.
So I like was convinced that I had like missing organs and they were on the black market. So
She was just like crying the whole time. Like again, not for any pain or anything, but just makes her super emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Oh my
and the
God.
fact that you told her that her liver got taken out too. I mean, I would
I'd
cry.
have a little bit of fun.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh.